we'll be able to go through the whole application, so maybe just some particular parts of it.
Yeah, so basically we did a similar walkthrough for the website. The main goal is to show different statuses and how mobile app behaves differently for different statuses, right? So a lot of them are hidden, right? So like different pop-ups, different banners, like different, I don't know, different designs for different statuses. So if you could walk us through like user status, then subscribed, canceled, unpaid, that would be enough, I guess, for this session. So if you can comment something like, I don't know, this status behaves this way, this status behaves differently, and like that's basically the most important part, because everything else we can just log in and see ourselves, right? But in the past, we had a lot of problems with statuses on the website. So I guess Olga can kind of have same issues with the mobile app. So it would be great if you could just show us the differences.
Okay, I'll try to do that, and just let me know if you need to interrupt and ask any questions, because like honestly, I also do not remember all the parts and all the details. Like the majority of them are described on Wiki, on Confluence. I mean, so if you need any details, you can find there with links to everything. Okay, but like, okay, let's start then. So first of all, when the new user installs the app, the user can see this screen. I hope that you are seeing it. Yes, you can see. So actually, we have a so-called onboarding flow for the new users, where the main goal is to fulfill to make them register and subscribe and describe what we have in the app. So it's very simple so far, and it's going to be replaced with a new quiz flow based on our most recently developed quiz. So I think we discussed it briefly with Olga, but this is where the change has to take place. So right now we have a couple of slides. It was developed long ago. The slides describe the advantages of using the service, that we have the authentic brands, that is monthly supply, comparison between regular shop bottle and Sandbird case, and size of a case, and some sightings about it. So user can dive into the onboarding quiz, the old one, from any of the screens by tapping Get Started. For instance, here the quiz is like it's completely different from web quizzes. Whatever quizzes we have there, it was designed in order to allow users to make impression of what kind of products we have and potentially fulfill the queue with some data. So actually, anyone can select what kind of categories they're interested in. For instance, I'm interested in perfume, skincare, and wellness. Tap continue. Here I see the whole list of brands belonging to the category that I've selected. I can select any brands here and can go to the next screen, and I will see the products from the brands I've selected. From here, I can pre-fill the queue. So I'm adding everything from here. I can go back at any step to the very beginning. For instance, I said, oh, well, I'm only interested in wellness, and then go to wellness. And we only have 2 products here. That's fine. I can see the details of a product, can add it to the queue and remove, read, and so on. And eventually, I'm fine with my selection, and I can tap continue. There is also another part part of a flow. In case I'm not selecting anything, like I don't really care about selecting any categories, I continue. I can see all the brands from all the categories here. I don't care, I continue. And I can see some bestsellers here. I don't care, I can also continue. So as a result of this flow, user can either have a set of products predefined and added them to the queue or nothing. We don't force them to add anything, and as soon as the user presses continue, they will see the create your account screen. If it's an existing user, they can go to login at the top right corner or sign up / sign in with Facebook, Google, and Apple. If the user signs up with, for instance, with Facebook here and the account already exists, the user will be just logged in into existing account, and all the selections from the this onboarding quiz will be discarded. Otherwise, the account will get created, and the user will see what they have selected. So actually, let's create a new account here. For instance, I prefer colognes. I will do.
There is a big difference from the website. When you create an account, you choose perfumes or colognes, and on the website you choose men or women. And it was made intentionally because Apple was not allowing us to kind of have this experience, choose between male and female, because we're collecting gender. And right, Alex? And then we had to replace it with perfumes and colognes.
That's correct.
Because we cannot collect gender in the Apple.
Apple is very.
I'm sorry. Why do we have users select any of this at all? I mean, what's the difference?
Because we have perfume of the month and cologne of the month. If your queue is empty, we have to send you something. So that's why you have to select your gender, so we can send you an appropriate perfume or cologne.
Yeah, so
that's the main reason.
You need to know your gender as soon as you enter the app experience or the website experience. And the Apple, they do not allow you to collect any kind of sensitive information unless you really need that. And they have rejected our app a couple of times just because we were asking gender at the sign-up process. And they said, like, we don't see any need in that, and you should remove that. That's why we changed it to look like perfumes and colognes at the sign-up screen. Okay, so I'm going to sign up, and if you remember, I've added some products here on the onboarding quiz. So I tap register, and the email is not valid, which is kind of fine. It's interesting why it's not valid. Okay, email is not valid.
What about the password?
Password?
The password is empty.
No, it's not.
Oh, they're not showing it. That's interesting.
For some reason, it tells me, okay, maybe it's like this. It doesn't allow me to use test.com. That's right. Okay. So next, I can select the plan that I'm going to subscribe. And also, there is some difference between the app and the website, because in the app, when I subscribe, I can select how many items I'm going to get per month. And as far as I remember, on the website, you just subscribe for the one item per month. And we have all these discount descriptions here. So for instance, I choose one item per month and tap continue. And on the next screen, I see the products I've selected in the beginning, in the quiz. They are already added into my queue.
You can change the order.
Right? Yes, I can change the order and check out, and then I have to fill all the details, and I can subscribe. But I can cancel at this time, go back. If I choose to skip, I will be asked, like, I can lose all the products you picked already. I skip, and here we go. I'm on the home screen.
Mm-hmm.
So the home screen is very, 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 very complex thing. In fact, it's a component-based constructor where you can select which categories or which things the user will see. For instance, you remember that we've selected I prefer colognes, and the first block displays cologne new arrivals. If I were to select perfumes, I would see perfumes new arrivals here. It's all decided on the backend based on the user profile, but the app will just simply serve the block that was provided by the backend. We have a variety of different block types, and what we can do, we can define the structure of a home screen, and we can, for instance, we can launch an A/B test with completely different structures and orders of the blocks on the screens. For instance, one can have the default home screen like we see on this one. Another A/B test option can have it completely different. For instance, it may not have the quiz block, it may not have the Cologne bestsellers catalog, but it may have banners instead of something. So we can easily update the user experience on the home screen by providing the blocks we want users to see. So let's go quickly through the block types that are presented here. Actually, so we have this new arrivals block. It can be served as a cologne new arrivals or perfume new arrivals. It describes just a little set of perfumes. I can tap view all and go to the all cologne new arrivals. Then you can see this, you can have it all widget. This widget is injected by the mobile app at the second place in the home screen, so that we can put some information or some call to action for the users who are not subscribed. Right now we are seeing the screen for the not subscribed user. If I tap on this, you can have it all. I'm entered into the so-called onboarding, re-onboarding flow. Right now, I'm not doing anything. It's just the app sliding through the slides. You can see like how it works. We did that because initially, when we allowed user to scroll themselves, the majority of the users just skipped on this first stage like this, and that's it. So when we made it automatic, we saw increasing conversion rates because users were like more interested. Okay, some more information, and I would like to get it. So user can scroll or do nothing. And if user tap subscribe, they will go to the very same subscription process as we've seen previously. Select the number of items per month and enter the shipping and payment details. Then we have this on the home screen, we have this block that will go into the quiz. We have Cologne bestsellers. Again, it's a horizontally scrollable view. We have the catalog so that the user can make impression of what kind of other product types we have here. And it's, in fact, it's quite popular block for the users. Then we have collections. It shows all the collections that we have. You can go into view all and see the collections in detail. You can go into any particular collection and so on. This is the only place in the app where we have collections. So there is no any other menu item or any place in the app where the user can find collections. So it's important that if we want the users to go into collections, it's important that we keep this block on the home screen. Then we have this recommended for you block. It's based on the recommendations. I'm not really sure which algorithm is here right now, but most likely it's based on the fragrances of the world recommender. And yeah, then we have some additional blocks like skincare new arrivals, which can be removed, I think, very short. Then we have the block with blog posts. It depicts just 5 items. And if I go to view all, I can see all the items in our blog post and read them. And then we have the top rated products, which obviously depicts the top rated products we have, but a little bit in a different view. So not the horizontal view like this one. Instead, it's a vertical view.
And they are all dynamic, right? So they are updated automatically.
Yes, yes. So all the products in all the blocks, they're fully served by the backend. So they're like, if we have new changes in ratings, you will see different products here. If we have some changes in recommendations based on your recent activity, you will see it here, and so on. So all the collections are updated automatically. Everything is dynamic here. So yeah, so it means that we allow users to get somewhat personalized experience, and they don't see the very same products all the time. Another concept we had in mind when we created this home screen was that we wanted to make it as long as we could, so that you scroll down and you keep seeing all the new types of the content or all the new types of the products, all the new something, so that you're interested and you keep scrolling and reading through the content, and eventually you will do some action that we expect you to do. Interestingly, this widget with top rated products, it's the #1 destination for the users to add products to the queue on the mobile app.
Even though it's at the bottom. Yeah.
Yes, even though it's at the bottom. So like why I decided to put it on the bottom, because I wanted users to scroll through all the rest.
Yeah.
And it worked. Eventually, like initially, the top rated products was somewhere in the middle, but we changed the order. But again, we can run the A/B test. Additionally to these blocks, like the category itself, so right now it's cologne new arrivals, but it can be whatever you want. You can just put skincare here and it will serve. Or you can put any other catalog category that we have in the catalog, and it will be displayed properly. So it has name, it has products in it, and it can just put on the home screen. There is one more additional block which is not displayed right now. It's called banners. So we can display the banners carousel. It can contain a variety of different creatives. Each of the creatives can lead to a dedicated screen in the app or external web page, so that when you tap on the banner, you will be redirected to the correct destination depending on what type of a banner it is. But after running an A/B test, I decided to hide it from the app, because we've seen a drop in conversion rates and in users' activity for the group of users who has seen the banners. So like they got annoyed by the banners and they just closed the app and did nothing. That's why we removed that. But maybe at some point you may want to decide to put banners somewhere at the bottom if something interesting pops up and you would like to show. Okay, what's next? So then there is my queue. If you remember, I discarded all the items from the quiz initially, and that's why my queue is empty. So if the queue is empty for the new user, I will be able to only select subscription from here. If I go back and add any product into the queue, like this one, and go back to the queue, okay, I have this item in the queue. I can go back and add some more products, and all of them will be displayed here. As you can see, there are some pop-ups helping me to understand what I can do with the app, and they describe where there's a queue, how to add something into the queue, how to manage the queue, and so on. So right now it shows me like you can drag products to change their order. Okay, I'm going to do that. And you just simply change the order and the queue will be reordered automatically. Also at the top of the screen, you see the very same widget as on the home screen, you can have it all. Again, it's to force users to read about the advantages of using the service and subscribe. What else in the queue? Yeah, I can, like, there are two more actionable components here. First one is an empty place at the March placeholder. If I tap on it, I go to catalog to find some products. Also, there is a plus icon which I can tap, and it shows me a predefined list of products. I think it's bestseller, so I can add products from here into the queue. Okay, I can add the same product several times, but now I've added one more, and you can see it's in March right now. I can also go to the all products from here, and I go to the catalog when I do that. Then when I'm not subscribed and go to the catalog, I can see all these categories here. For instance, I'm interested in skincare. Okay, I closed it. No, hold on, once again. Yeah, so the pop-up, the black one pop-up tells me that I can use filters and sort to filter and sort, obviously. Also, again, you see this subscribe for just 11.21 at the bottom of the screen to force users to subscribe. What again? For instance, we go to define fragrance. Define fragrance is very interesting. It's a little bit different, like fragrance, like, yeah, fine fragrance category. It's different from the rest. It has the perfumes and colognes categories here, and it has two extra widgets. One is for the perfume of the month, which is scrollable, and I can see all the perfume of the month here, go to it, read about it, and add it to queue. And also it has some very nice icons of the most popular tags that I can easily filter. For instance, I tapped on fall, and as you can see, it gets updated when I select. For instance, if I select spring, the products will show only spring here. The tags here are not the whole list of tags we have on the website. Instead, we show the most popular tags here, which means that the tags of the product that have been added into the queues during the last, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 6 weeks. So maybe 4. So it will most likely show winter after, okay, well, the winter is already here, and the winter tag will go higher in ranking in a few weeks, so that we force users to use filtering based on what the other users are adding into the queues. That's how it works. So I can filter here, I can select multiple filters, and again, I can add something into the queue from here. What else? So every catalog screen has some tabs. For instance, skincare has all skincare, lip, eye, cleansers, treatments, whatever. Yeah, and so on. Then we have the send profile. If I tap on send profile, it's the brand new set of the screens and the flows that we had implemented recently. So right now I'm a user who did not pass the quiz. So I only see take the quiz call to action and bestsellers. And it's fun that bestsellers don't show the stars here, as you can see.
A bug.
A bug. Okay, so I can take the quiz. I can select that I'm what kind of perfume I prefer. It's very nice. It's working pretty cool. I choose sporty, I choose dark, and I choose something here. Then we do kind of some calculation. It's nothing is really done, but eventually I have a new send profile screen, which now has 2 sections. One is recommendations, which tells me that based on my answers of sophisticated, dark, and outgoing adventures, here are the fragrance families that match your profile: cheaper, woody, spicy, and that's it. And I can retake the quiz from here. I can also add any products from this view again. As always, I can read about the product by tapping on it, see all the notes, ratings, reviews, recommendations. And then if I go to the my scent preferences, I can see my fragrance families. I have two of them, cheaper and woody spicy, and recommendations. I can go into any of the fragrance families and read the details about it. What does it mean? What are the top rated scents in that category? And what else I can do from here? Yes, and I can, well, it's also interesting that from the recommendation screen, I can also subscribe here. So that there is a widget at the bottom. It's not very annoying, but it's at the bottom where I can tap and go to subscription flow. I can also retake the quiz at any time, select something different. Bold, choose essential. I really love how the quiz was implemented on the mobile app. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and the scent profile screen gets recalculated. We have the all new recommendations here: woody, oriental, floral, and cheaper, and all the same at the bottom. So if I go to my scent preferences, I see new categories here. What else we have? We have the account. This is not the subscribed user, so that in the account, I see the subscription plan. If I tap on it, I again can subscribe. So as you can see, we have this call to action to subscribe nearly every screen. And so that we force users to eventually subscribe. Also, we have the order history, which is obviously empty. I don't have any orders yet. Shipping address, it's empty, and it's the empty state screen. I can see the billing information, it's empty, and I can add the new payment method here. Then there are two contact options. One is leave feedback. This one is an internal feedback, so I can rate the experience with the app, leave a message, and so on. And this feedback is collected straight into the database, but it doesn't go to the App Store, so that we collect it and analyze this feedback. I did that usually on a monthly basis to understand what kind of issues users experience and what they dislike about the app. And then we have the help and support, which simply opens our Zendesk installation and allows user to go through the automated self-service. And then we have some settings like personal information. I can choose the avatar. I can change my first name, last name, select birthday. As you can see, the birthday is empty on the first login if I was signed up using the mobile app. Change password and log out. So this is almost all we have for the unsubscribed user. Also, just a few things here. First one is notifications. If I tap on this bell icon at the top, I go into the notification center screen. Right now it's empty because this user has not received any in-app notifications yet. They will come later. Hold on, what happened? Sharing screen has stopped. Hold on, start. Okay.
Now working.
Yes, and also there is search. So here you can see the default search screen, which depicts the brands that we have. We did that not that long ago. Hold on, I'll disable that. I don't know how to do it in the new installation. Okay, do not disturb. I found it. Nice. So yeah, we have all these brands, and I can pick any brand just to see the brand products immediately. If I cancel search, the brands shown again, Burberry, all the Burberry items, and so on. I also can type some search criteria here, and then the search results are displayed. I can select something. I can see a product from here. Also, if I'm in the search field and tap on the blue search icon at the bottom, I will see a little bit different view. So it's not only showing the quick search results, but all the products. If I cancel, I'm back. Okay. Any questions about the not subscribed user?
No questions.
Oh, clear. Thank you.
So actually, you can see the main call to action we have for the not subscribed user is to subscribe, and we have this subscribe call to actions in all the places.
Everywhere. That's the main call to action, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to log in as an active subscription user.
Yeah.
I'll use Max. I don't know what is inside, but we will see.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so now I have subscribed. I have logged in as an active subscription user. So I'll start with the account. As you can see, the call to action choose your subscription has changed to manage subscription, and there is a pop-up which shows that you can manage your subscription by tapping on this item. I tap on manage subscription and I can see the status it's active, the billing date, the subscribe date, subscription frequency, subscription plan, case subscription is active, and the upgrade. So I like the main call to action for the subscribed users is to upsell and to force the users to upgrade to a higher plan, or to get some additional orders with us. For instance, the case subscription, this active is a button. If I tap on it, I see that, okay, I have this case subscription here. It's currently, the extra case is selected, and I see that I will receive it every month. I can cancel it from here. You can cancel, okay? And then you can see that the case subscription button changed to add. I go to add, sign me up, thank you for your order, and that's it. So I will stay with the case subscription. This means that from this screen, I can do two good things. First one is to add the case subscription to my plan, and second one is to go to the upgrade. If I tap on the upgrade, it shows me my current plan, which is one product on 3 months. I can select a different one, for instance, 2 products per month on a 3 months plan and order it. There is a subscription summary, and if I confirm, yeah, the checkout will start, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, then we go to main. As you can see, the screen has changed a little bit, and there is a different widget. First of all, there is a new messages for you widget, which shows how many new messages I have in my notification center, and the bell icon has the badge on it with one. If I have more messages, I will have more. I will have different widget, different badge. I can tap on either new messages for you widget or on the icon or bell icon and dive into the notification center. Now we see just one notification here. Usually you will have much more if you're subscribed, because they will receive you will receive them quite often. There are different types of notifications. This one is short. We also have wider notifications which depict a picture, and you can, like, for instance, if we promote a single product or a product of months or whatever, you can get it from here. Also, we have the upgrade promotions here and so on. But here, this notifications tells me that I have my order shipped, and I go to history to see if it has shipped, and it tells me that it's processing. Okay, now as you can see, I have read the notification. The bell icon has changed, no badge, and the widget has changed, no widget about the new notification. So it's kind of dynamic. Also, it looks like the user has already passed the quiz, and the quiz widget has changed to Explorer Send Profile. If I tap on it, I go to the Send Profile. What else we have here? The rest of the screen is more or less like we had previously, but the recommendations are obviously different because they are based on my profile. If I go to queue, so this is a queue of a subscribed user, and this user has some history. So the current month is shown as processing. You can see December processing, and we have this icon of a product that I have in my queue. As soon as the status changes, it will go into the history, and the December will disappear. And I can see the next month here, January, and its status is paid, which means that I have already paid for it. Then March and April are not paid, so that I will be billed. I will be charged the amount that is described here to get the items. And also you can see that I have this color case monthly subscription, which is added to January. This means that my color case subscription is active at the moment, and I will receive it in my next with my next order. I can tap on the color case here and open the very same case subscription flows. I can cancel it and go back. As you can see, the queue view has changed, and now I have like this pink widget that promotes to other case subscription. It's always shown in the next month. So it's at the top of the queue, and users add the case into their subscription quite often from here. Again, I can sign up for the case subscription from this screen and get it into my queue. This is the very nice thing. If I change the order, the case subscription placement is not changing. It's always in the next month. Okay. Then we have this subscription history, which shows my two history types. One is orders, which shows e-commerce deliveries that I had. I cannot order the e-commerce product right now in the app, but it will be available pretty soon. But I can have ordered them on the website, and the history of orders will be here. I can tap on the order, see all the details in it, and so on. And the subscription history shows me which products I have received in the past. I have all the tracking numbers here. I have the exact amount of items that I have received. And also, if you look at the December, you can see that I have received the silver bullet fragrance case. So this means that I had the case subscription active in that month. And this item is added automatically to my order. And also I can see December as processing in my current queue, as well as in subscription history. Also, we try to promote to force users to make some ratings. And when the user opened the subscription history for the very first time on the device, we show this small widget, like give a rating to the product. I can close it, it will disappear and not appear again. Also, you can see that some items do not have stars next to them. Some items do have stars next to them, which means that I have already rated some of the items, but some of the items I have not rated. I can instantly rate a product from this view, like this. So I tapped on review, and this review process that we've designed together. Initially, we had a little bit different, and I can submit the rating from here. Why I can't?
You have to write a review to submit it, but the stars will be saved.
Nice and very nice. Okay. So I have submitted the review. Okay, I can select all of that stuff for skip, and that's it. So now this Rebecca Minkoff shows me my personal review on it. Very nice.
Seems like there is a bug though, right? Because in October we see the stars and we don't see the stars for November.
No, it's not a bug necessarily, because most likely I have already submitted the review.
Can you try to tap on write a review and you see you haven't, because there will be a change review or something like that, not write a review.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, there's a bug.
Looks like an issue. Okay, then also there is a, it's not in this user. I need to show it in some different view. Okay, so now, as I said, the main goal for us is to force user to upgrade. So let's imagine that I'm adding a lot of stuff into my queue, which means that I'm going to have a lot of things delivered in next few years, which is not really nice. So I'm adding the products like crazy. All the stuff from here, from here, from here, and from here. And if I go to the queue, okay, it's not showing it. This is strange because we had a separate widget here that has to promote the upgrade, but it's not.
Yeah, it seems like because January and February already paid, maybe because of that we're not showing. Because maybe this subscription is already on prepaid plan. I don't know, like seems like there is some logic that hides this banner.
Maybe we will see it in different user. But again, you will see a widget at some place. I think it's after 6 months that will ask you to upgrade. Then if we go to the products catalog.
Yeah, you're not going to see it because this one is already upgraded.
Yes, so user is not on the 1 product 1 month plan. That's right, because I'm trying to find it. Okay, let's log out and go to a different user.
Yep.
My account.
You can log in with annap@gmail.com. annap@gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6.
1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, log in. Okay, I've logged in and I go to my queue. I don't have a case. I have a, okay, you can see it here. So this block is displayed to the users who are eligible for upgrade at the bottom of the screen, and I can tap on it and go to the upgrade flow. Also, again, let's add some stuff like crazy. Okay, you can see this pop up.
At the top, yeah.
Yes. So if I'm adding products very often, at some point I will see this pop up, and again I will go to the subscription upgrade flow. Let's add some additional stuff here. Yeah, so I've added enough products to see that this banner is not at the bottom of the screen, but it's placed somewhere in the middle. It should be after 6 months. 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, it's after 6 months. Then I go to catalog. I scroll down. As you can see, I have not ordered a case, and I have this big banner in catalog. It will also be available in search. No, it's not enough products. Anyway, okay, so this one has been placed here after 19 products, I believe, or 20. And then we also put this banner here after a few more products, 9 more products again. And we use this concept to add some promotions into the catalog. This is not the most popular place to go into upgrade or case subscription. However, we get some conversions from this place. What else interesting we have for this user? We don't have any notifications, most likely. That's right. And nothing interesting in the account.
You can cancel, like the last one, I guess, for the subscriber, how you can cancel.
Okay, so it's tricky.
Yes.
So I can tap on this 3 dots icon at the top right corner. And here I have skip months, change frequency, and cancel. If I cancel, we do not have the designated cancellation flow in the app. Instead, we have it on the website. So I'm going to continue cancellation, cancel my subscription. I can't do that.
Yeah, just don't cancel this one.
Okay, you don't want me to cancel. All right.
No. Yeah, it's just showing that we have a web view, right? So we don't have a dedicated native experience for cancellation. It's a native, it's a web view. And we automatically log you in on the website because we pass a token, right? That's why you don't have to log in on the website. You are automatically logged in when you cancel.
Okay, so now let's log in as a canceled user. It's going to be andrei@gmail.com. And it's going to be sam911 login. Okay, so I'm now a canceled one, and the widget now tells me that I can resubscribe and get a free case. Resubscribe is a very complex process. In the mobile app, it's much more complex in comparison to what we have on the web, because we have a staged flow. For instance, if I go here, I see a free case offer. If I'm not resubscribing during 7 days, and then I open the app again, I will see a different offer here, which means that we try to offer to the user every next week something more valuable. For instance, they will have $4.95 off. Then after 7 days, if the user still does not resubscribe, and they have seen the offer, we will show next one. For instance, we will show free send. So that if user is in the app, they are loyal, but they are not ready to resubscribe with a cheaper offer, we show them the more expensive one. And in fact, we get some reasonable number of resubscribes from the last stages of this flow. This flow is configurable, and we can set up any kind of configurations in terms of which offers users see on every stage. Why I've put this free case? Because we ran an A/B test sometimes in the past, and it showed us that the free case offer is quite popular to resubscribe, and it's very cheap to us. That's why we show it to the majority of the users. But of course, you can have an A/B test on this stage, and second stage, and third stage, and so on. Then let's imagine that I'm taking the quiz as a canceled user. I choose some stuff. My responses are being analyzed. Here we go. Okay, we didn't create it here. Yeah, we will put it here. So in my send profile, I also have this resubscribe and get a free case promo. In the queue is empty. So I have this resubscribe and free case promo. Let me add something into the queue. So as soon as I've added something into the queue, I get this promo again. It's not happening all the time. It's just it happens just rarely when we see that the canceled user adds something into the queue. So I've seen it only once, and next time I'm going to see it maybe in 3 days or so. Okay, then I have a queue. Everything is canceled, everything is blurred, and also I can see this resubscribe and get a free case promo. This promo will also change all the time. So right now it's a free case. Next time in 7 days, it will become $4.95 off, for instance. Okay, let's go to product. I see this bigger picture here, bigger item here, subscribe and get a free case. All of these items lead into the same place like this one. What else we have? And this is my profile. Again, resubscribe and get a free case. So for canceled user, our main goal is to get them resubscribed. Okay, no orders, no nothing.
Nice. We have 7 minutes left. If you could show us the unpaid status,
Yeah, we'll do.
would be amazing.
Okay, I'm logging out with the unsubscribed one. I know, Sergey, why you want this status, because the account is called Sergey.
Yes, that's my favorite.
gmail.com. And 911 login. Not now. Okay, I'm an unpaid user, and I honestly don't remember what I have to see here. You don't have any notifications. Nothing.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe somebody activated it.
Yes, it's activated.
Okay, so it seems like somebody was testing this account and resubscribed. That's, yeah, sometimes it happens. Okay, so there it's an active subscription now, right? So we cannot see it. I guess next time, because it's really hard to generate the unpaid status, right? So we have to ask developers to create unpaid status for an account. They can only do it on the backend right now. There is no way we can do it ourselves without help of developers right now. Yeah. So that's kind of it, right? Very high level. Do you guys have any questions about the flow? Olga, do you have any questions? Did you see something like new that you haven't seen yourself when you were testing the app?
No, not really. I have seen probably all or most of the screens. I don't have any high-level questions about them as of now. So yeah, anyways, thanks, Alex, for the presentation. Very helpful.
The most important part that it's very dynamic, right? So you maybe you could see one banner, but then 7 days after you would see another banner, right? So that's super important to understand that the mobile app is very dynamic. It's always changing. It's a lot of logic on the back end, like the way we show offers for canceled subscribers, the way we show offers for unpaid people, the way we show offers for canceled, even the way we show things for users, people who've never had a subscription, right? And the main page, it's always updating. It's managed on the back end, and it's connected with our admin. like the order of the perfumes, top rated. It's very dynamic, right? So you see different things all the time. So that's kind of the most important part, that it's living, breathing, it's not static, right? It's not something that we set once and it's like never updates, but it's like connected with the backend that changes all the time, right? That's the most important part, that we have to know when we design new things or when we redesign the old ones, right? And as Alex said, it's a lot of documentation, like all tasks are described in a Jira, right? So it's a lot of logic, like how we show this banner, it's number 18 in the list, or this banner is number 6 in the list. It's kind of very precise. It like all logic is described in these tasks in Asana. And there is always some logic behind why it's number 6 or why it's number 18, because Alex and Anna, we build a lot of these things together, thinking about the flow, the users, what's the best time to show it, right? What's the screen? And kind of, if you have any questions, because Alex is not going to be available anymore, but Anna, I think, designed most of these things, right? So Anna should remember why it's number 8 in the list or number 18 in the list, right? All right, that's it. Yeah, thank you so much, Alex, for showing this walkthrough
Thanks,
for
Alex.
us. Yeah, thank you so much. Super helpful.
It's
Thank
more
you.
it's more complicated than I thought, actually. There's a lot.
It is very complicated.
So, okay, where will you be posting this video? Because I'm going to need it to list out the things for the rebrand.
Yeah, I'll send you the link after the.
Like way more. It's just, there's just so many little use cases that I didn't.
It's a lot of tiny little use cases. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, send me the link. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Great job.
Yeah. All right, that's it, guys. 1 minute break, and then we have a product meeting.
All right.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.